Okay.
Alrighty. Perfect. Okay. I will call this meeting to order at 10:09 a.m. And good morning, everyone. I hope you're all having the first week of school. I'm hoping everything is going by so far. Everything's going okay. I know that even though we're going in a virtual environment, I hope you guys are, pushing hard, and definitely, taking this seriously. I am, and I'm definitely making sure that I can do the best I can, even if we're here stuck at home. But thank you guys for tuning in. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the meeting. We will call this meeting to order. I already did that, and we will move on to the Pledge of Allegiance. So for the Pledge of Allegiance, I'm just going to go ahead and do a 3 count. After 3, that way, if you would like to recite the pledge, we now give time those before the meeting to recognize those who wish to recite the pledge, reminding those in attendance that they are not required to do so. But if you would like to, I'm going to go ahead and count to 3, and after 3, we'll go ahead and just do it together. That way, it's just seamlessly. 1, 2, and 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Perfect. Alrighty, guys. I will move on to roll call and establishment of quorum. We're going to go ahead and call attendance. Okay, so I have Vice President of Manipuli Valley Campus.
I'm here.
I have the Student Trustee.
Here.
I have the Commissioner of Financial Affairs.
Here.
I have the Commissioner of Public Relations.
Here.
I have the Senator of Public Relations, Part 1, I would go with. Victoria, she is not present. I have the second Senator of Public Relations.
Here.
Perfect. And then I also have, moving on, I also have our advisors. For our Associate Dean of Student Services, Ms. Maya Cardina, she is on medical leave, so she will not be present during this meeting. We also have our Director of Talent Search, Kevin Baker. I believe he is not present as well during this meeting. He will be substituting for Maya during her medical leave. Please feel free to reach out to him. I did attach his email in the agenda email. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and you can go ahead and contact him. We also have our SGA advisor, Jose Hernandez. He will not be present in this meeting. He is on medical leave as well. But we do have our other 2 advisors. We have our first advisor, Suzanne. And then we also have our second advisor, Marisela. Perfect. And then I also have present, I forgot how to pronounce your name, but I'm going to go ahead and say Janelle.
Janelle.
Janelle, I got it. Perfect.
Don't worry, a lot of people get it wrong the first time.
I'm so sorry. Okay, Janelle, I also have you as the guest, and then I also have Stephanie. We are going to go ahead and just move on. With the approval of minutes, we actually don't have any minutes just because this is our first meeting. Next week we will have minutes, so I will definitely do the approval next week. We're going to go ahead and move on to board reports and board information. All reports are limited to be 1 minute each. Additional time can be allotted with a motion and second from the Senate. So we're going to go ahead and go with our advisor reports. Our advisors, do you guys have anything to report on?
I'll go first. Welcome to Fall 2020, everybody. We're so happy to be here with you today. First SGA meeting of the semester. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Coming up, we have Club Rush next week, and then we have our first ICC meeting next week also. So Tuesday will be ICC, and then Wednesday and Thursday are Club Rush. So if you can attend those events are on the calendar as well as on our webpage. So take a look at those.
Perfect. And Marisela?
Thank you, Brian. I just want to welcome everyone to Fall 2020. I know these are very interesting times, but I know you will make the best out of it, out of your distance learning experience and whatnot. So I'm happy to be here of help. I am also new to the SGA side of things, so just wanted you all to be patient with me as I learn the ropes. But thank you all so much, and I look forward to working with you all.
Perfect. Alrighty, guys. I will move on to executive officer reports. This will include commissioners and then our vice presidents, as well as myself and the student trustee. I will let everyone else go ahead first, and then I'll report on last. With Ariana,
Yes,
our commissioners.
Yeah, I can go first. Thank you,
Got it.
Brian. I follow what Marisela and Suzanne shared. I hope you all have a great semester. I know you're gonna ace it, so good luck to everybody. So I have two things to report. The first thing, I went, to the student trustee workshop to, prepare myself better for the board meetings. And they shared with me a fellowship opportunity that is open to all of my SGA fellows. So it's a paid fellowship. So if you all want more information about that, please reach out to me after the meeting. I will be more than happy to forward this information. And just for you to know, it's a 10-week long paid fellowship program with an expectation of approximately like 100 hours as a part of the program. I have the full information, and even I have the application with me. Please let me know if you would like that. You can private message me on the chat box here with your student email, and I'll be more than happy to forward it for you, okay? And second, let me look at my email, sorry. The Umoja program is gonna have like an activity, and it's about talking about the memory of Emmett, and it's gonna be like a documentary night. Also, if you want the information about that event, I can give it to you. So yeah, other than that, good luck again. Thank you, Brian.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ariana. Nick, would you like to go ahead? Do you have anything to report on?
Nothing like substantial, but yeah, just reiterating what she said of have a great semester, guys.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Nick. I'm going to move on and go ahead with Caston. Do you have anything to report on?
Yeah, like everyone has said, I hope everyone has a good semester. I know everything's been a little wonky, but I do know we can do it. We're all in it together, really. But a couple things. Me and Daly have been working on a tips and tricks series on Instagram. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's been going really well. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it. Just wanted to talk about that and see, like, how everyone thinks of it. But that's what we've been doing. Then we also have some events coming up later in the month, and I want to work with Ariana to help with the de-stress days. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have right now. I'll have more next week. It's just like the first week and everything.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much, Caston. Tracy, do you have anything to report on?
I don't have any special to report for our budget this year. I may have a meeting with Jose maybe next week. Talk about the budget this year. And again, like if anyone need help, definitely feel free to text me. I can help.
Got it. Thank you so much. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and move on to our legislative branch, which includes our senators. I will go with Daly. Do you have anything to report on that possibly Caston didn't, go over?
No, Caston went over everything. I just wanted to say I hope you guys had a good first week of the semester, and to stay strong for the rest of the semester. Keep up your hard work. And then, as Caston said, yeah, we did our first, or I also participated in my first Instagram related activity. So yeah, we did SGA tips and tricks. We have our last day today, and so far that's going really well. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Daly. And I totally forgot to report. So I'm going to go ahead and do so. I just want to say thank you guys for attending the meeting. I hope that this is a series of meetings that, will hopefully, carry on throughout the semester. And, I'm super excited for this upcoming year. I know it's a little bit different. I know the world's a little different right now, but I know we're going to get through this together no matter what. I just want to remind you guys that, I want to make sure that you all know that we're here solely for the students and by the students. I want to make sure that everything we do is for the students. Remember that, when I will mention this again, later on, but I just want to make sure that we all know that, we're going to stand behind transparency, accessibility, and collaboration. I want to make sure that, our student body really knows that SGA is there for them. And we want to make sure that there is no, disrupt or, miscommunication between us or them. So definitely, I'm really excited to meet you all. happy to be here as well. And I will move on next to our next section of our agenda, which is our Sga Feedback, kudos, confessions, and concerns. So this time is reserved for discussions among Sga leaders related to feelings, thoughts, inner group dynamics, and group norms. Items on the agenda may not be discussed during this time. Does anyone want to go ahead? And, I know this is our first time doing this, but this is just a free space just for everyone to talk about how they're feeling in regards to school, in regards to Sga, anything at all. It just can't be anything that's not in the agenda.
Guys,
so it's going to be anything that's not listed here.
You guys want to know what I'm feeling?
How are you feeling?
I'm starving right now. Haven't had breakfast. My stomach is growling. I'm like, dang. Other than that, I'm tired.
Nick.
How's everyone feeling about online school?
Hate that. I wish we were still in classes.
Yeah, me too. I really miss being on campus with everyone.
Yeah, no, I feel that too, I certainly miss, being face-to-face, and I'm definitely a more face-to-face person. I feel like for me, it's easier for me to like understand what I'm being taught. But I mean, overall, I feel like, this whole process has really like made me appreciate the amount of work our teachers do and the amount of, things that they do for us. So I'm hoping that, we'll get through it. Just like every little thing, we're gonna get through this together.
We will.
Yeah, this is all I have so far. I'm feeling pretty okay, just nervous. I would say about the school year. Definitely a lot of things going on. But if you guys have any questions or any concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. You guys know my email. And definitely we will be posting weekly updates on our Instagram page as well as on social media, on our Facebook and Twitter. So just make sure to check those out as well. Does anyone have anything else to say in regards to Sga Feedback?
Again, y'all gonna be great. And for the 2 new appointees, you're gonna love it. I wish you good luck. If you have any question, like Brian said, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Stephanie, I met with you. You know me from FYE, so feel free to ask as many questions as you need. We are here to, to work together for you to be successful in our team. Okay, so good luck again. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. I do have. Well, actually, now's not the time. Never mind. I just had a question for another member of Sga, and I don't think I'm supposed to. I'll just email her.
Okay.
No worries. Alrighty, guys. I will move on to public forum. So this is going to be public comment on non-agenda items. So all public comments are limited to 1 minute each. Additional time can be allotted with a motion and second from the Senate. Susanna Maricela, do we have any public comments? I don't believe so.
No.
Okay. And then we also have the public comment on agenda items. So all public comments are limited to 1 minute each. Additional time can be allotted with a motion and a second from the Senate. So I would definitely just, skip over that one just because we don't have any public comments so far. And I will move directly into our discussion and action items. So the following items may be discussed and voted on at this time. 8 minutes per topic with 1 minute per speaker. Members of the public may speak after the discussion by the voting body has closed and before a vote by the voting body is taken. So for our agenda today, we do have just 2 line items. The first line item is the Region 9 delegate appointment. And then the second is to interview and discuss the appointment of our Sga candidates so far. So for our first line item, we have Ariana. She is asking to be appointed for our Region 9 delegate. We don't have one right now, so we need to make sure that we have that to make sure that we have that secured as well. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. And let me see, Ariana, can you just explain just a little about the position of what's entitled, just so that everyone knows?
Yeah, so I'm a, on the California community, the whole state have like different regions, and there are 9. So I'm part of the Region 9 like community college. I'm representing MSJC, and if I'm appointed, I'm gonna part of the important like meetings about what the district is doing, what the region is going on, especially now in terms of COVID, the virtual environment. I will get more inside information and how they're working and what's their plan to better up this virtual environment right now. I went to the last meeting, even if I wasn't an appointed, I watched it on YouTube to see how it was. And basically they just chat about like what's going on with the schools, with the different colleges, how they can improve. So it's like a meeting like this, but they have like more topics about the different communities. They have the Dream Act. They were talking about the Dream Act with the international students and the LGBT community. So, and how we can improve those communities, and it's all about equity. And now they were talking as well about the COVID thing and how that will affect for spring semester and whatnot. So if I'm able to be part of that, I will get more information and I can share it with you, with the board, and we can better MSJC to, to still be together and have all that fun stuff. So yeah.
Got it. Thank you so much, Ariana.
I have the whole email. If y'all want me to explain it to you or forward the email to any of you, please let me know if you want more information about what Region 9 is.
Got it. Thank you so much, Adi. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a motion to appoint Ariana as our Region 9 delegate. Everyone make sure Daly, Caston, Tracy, Nick, you are all able to vote. I just want to make sure that you all do vote. I'm going to go ahead. All in favor for Ariana to be appointed, say aye.
1 second, Brian. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you need to open it up for a motion. So somebody has to motion and second, and then we can vote.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Sorry, guys. It's just my first time. It's a learning experience. So,
no problem.
No worries.
Got it.
Worries.
Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and open for a motion to appoint Ariana.
A motion.
Got it. Do I have a second?
Second by Tracy.
Got it. So I have a motion by Catherine and then a second by Tracy. Alrighty. Now I will move into a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. All
Aye.
opposed?
I'm not opposed. Wrong timing.
Alrighty. And then I have any abstentions. I do have Victoria just because she is not present right now, so I'm going to go ahead and mark her down. Congratulations, Adi. You are now our Region 9 delegate.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I'll be reporting on the Region 9's meeting here at the Sga Meetings. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Thank you again for the opportunity.
Good job, Ari.
Thank you, Adi. Alrighty, I will move on to our second line item. We are going to interview and have a discussion and appointment on the Sga available appointed positions. So this is a time for Stephanie, and you're gonna hate me again because I totally forgot how to pronounce your name, but it's gonna be let me try it. Janelle.
Yes.
Got it. Perfect. I got it. So we're gonna go ahead and we want to know you better. We want to know why you're here, why you want to join Sga. Anyone is, open to ask them questions. We just want to see, more information about them. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you guys a few questions. My first question for you guys can just state your name, your major, how long you've been at MSJC, and your inspiration for joining Sga.
My name is Janelle. I am majoring in nursing and I'm planning to do the RN program, to apply for the RN program here at MSJC. This is my first year technically, and I guess because I took dual classes from MSJC during my high school, and so this is my first year, I guess. Mm-hmm. My inspiration to be in Sga is I used to do several leadership programs such as Link Crew and Senate, and I fell in love with just guiding and leading other people, especially freshmen who are just new to the school and just want to be involved. And also another part is I just want to be involved more because I think I wasn't as involved in high school, and I want to change that when I transition to college. And I feel like I definitely can be a good candidate to introduce new activities and new ideas that I have. Thank you.
Perfect. Does
Right.
anyone else have a question?
Yeah, I got a question. Where did you hear of SGA? Like, how'd you hear of it? What made you want to join?
I was doing the FYE program. I'm part of the FYE and honors program here at MSJC, and they were talking about it and really stood out to me because I have my past leadership experiences and I just want to be more involved. And so I'm just trying to see what other programs interest me.
Nice.
Can I ask a
Perfect.
question?
Yeah.
Yeah, what position are you applying for?
I'm applying for the college activities, the Commissioner of College Activities.
Okay.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Okay,
Okay.
Stephanie,
I'm
can
gonna
you
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Adi. I was gonna say the same thing.
Okay, hi, my name is Stephanie. You can call me Steph. I am a bio major, but I'll probably change it. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to be. So I first found out about the SGA program from the first year experience. I thought it really stood out to me because it's similar to ASB, which I was in. I was also I was secretary for my senior year, and I was in it for 2 years. So I feel like, it kind of plays a role in what I was doing in ASB, as well as being in other clubs and organizations. But besides that, this is my first year at MSJC. And I also did take dual enrollment classes in high school, so I'm kind of familiar with it, but I'm kind of nervous to it because, it's online. And yeah, that's all I have to say about me. Also, I was in an organization, it's called TODEC, and I know that you guys work with them. So that's pretty interesting. I thought that was cool.
Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and ask a question for both of you guys. I don't know, you guys can choose who would like to go first, but this is my question so far. It has a meaning, so I know it's gonna make you guys just laugh a little. If you guys could transform yourself into an animal for 24 hours, what would you be and why?
I'd say a chameleon. I think those are the ones that disappear or make themselves invisible.
For me, I think I would be a dog, just because I have a dog myself and I love my dog so much, and I just find it just amazing how loyal my dog is, and I wish that I see myself being loyal and within my friend group and just with programs that I'm involved in. So yeah, just a dog.
Yeah, I have a question. What is our mascot's name?
Isn't it Ernie?
Ooh.
You're right, Bernie.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to ask a question? Daly, Tracy? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and ask another question as well. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to choose this one. Let's see. When I ran for president last spring, I wanted students to know that I stand for TACO, which means transparency, accessibility, and collaboration. I want to create inclusivity on our campus and showcase the diversity that makes MSJC unique from other colleges. What do you believe in, and how will that be transformed into the role that you desire to attain here in SGA?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question once more?
Yeah, no problem. Let me see. when I ran for president last spring, I wanted students to know that I stand for TACO, which means transparency, accessibility, and collaboration. I want to create inclusivity on our campus and showcase the diversity that makes MSHC so unique from other colleges. What do you believe in, and how will that be transformed into the role that you desire to attain here in SGA? So just to make it a little simpler, what do you guys believe in? What motivates you? And how would you use that in your role here in SGA?
For me, I believe that support, a big support system at the school is such a big factor, because I remember like my high school that my freshman year, I didn't get a lot of support. And I believe that just doing activities that help support and help people feel belonged in the school can just enable everyone to be involved and more, I guess, aware of how they can, I guess, leave their mark at the school. You can say that. And I also believe that for me, a big part of my life is kindness. And I know that kindness can go a long way, because you never know what someone may be going through. And I know that if both support and kindness is there, then people will feel more belonged and wanting to be able to participate in more activities here at school.
Sorry to interrupt, SG President Bryant. We have Victoria who's joined the our meeting. So for gender reporting purposes, she's on.
Got it. Thank you so much, Marisela. I'll make sure to mark her present right now. Perfect. And Victoria, we're just asking the candidates just some questions in regards to what inspired them to be here in SGA. If you have any questions for the candidates, I know you are a candidate as well. I'm going to go ahead. You can go ahead and just briefly mention who you are, the position you currently have as well, and then what position are you going for?
Do you want me to do that now, or do you want me to wait?
Yeah, you can go ahead now. The other two candidates already introduced themselves as well, so you can go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Good morning. So sorry about joining late, but my name is Victoria Caballero. I am currently a Senator of Public Relations, and the position that I'm seeking out is Vice President of San Jacinto.
Perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and ask you the same questions that I have asked Janelle and then Stephanie. The first question that I had asked them, I believe, I asked them, if you could transform yourself into an animal for 24 hours, what would it be and why?
If I could transform into an animal?
Yes. For 24 hours.
I really like that question. Okay, if I could transform myself into an animal for 24 hours, I guess I would be probably a lion. My family really loves lions, and we consider ourselves kind of like a pride. So I guess I'd actually be a lioness, because, you know, I already do a lot, and I feel like if I had that extra feline strength, I'd be able to knock out a lot more. So I would go with lion.
Perfect. And then the second question that I had already asked the candidates, when I ran for president last spring, I wanted students to know that I stand for TACO, which means transparency, accessibility, and collaboration. I wanted to create inclusivity on our campus and showcase the diversity that makes MSHC so unique compared to other colleges. What do you personally believe in, and how will you transform that into the role that you desire to attain?
I believe in a lot. I believe in fighting for others. I believe in fighting for those who don't have a voice or can't find their voice. I really want to represent a lot of the lower class students that we have. I really want to make sure that people feel welcomed, that people feel safe, that people can come to either me or SGA or anybody and report a problem or feel comfortable in reporting a problem and us being able to fix that. I really want to make sure that the San Jacinto campus is kind of brought out of this dark area is kind of how I see it. And I really want to make people feel like
they can say, I'm proud to be at like MSJC. I'm proud to go to a community college. That they're proud of the steps that they're taking to better their futures.
I like it. Thank you so much, Victoria.
Thank you.
And one last question. Let's see. MSJC has 28 active clubs at both San Jacinto and Manatee campus. What made SGA stand out to you, and what is something that you personally do not like about SGA so far? And this is for all the candidates.
Personally, I think that SGA stands out a little bit more than our other clubs because of the involvement that we are in and how we connect with not just our students, but our faculty, and how we're always asking, either it's our actual like college dean, our advisors, how we're so connected and how we're reporting information straight from our higher authorities or supervisors' mouths to our students. And I feel like that we try a little bit, I want to say a little bit extra to make sure that we kind of involve ourselves with our environment, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. And one thing I don't like about SGA is just kind of like our requirements almost for running for positions or getting appointed for positions. I guess that's something that I would like to fix if I can, you know, just so that other students don't either, you know, feel discouraged or I guess they feel like they won't have a chance. That's something that I want to fix.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Victoria.
Thank you.
Stephanie, Janelle.
Sorry, I was on mute.
No, you're all good.
SGA stands out to me because it is a really important club. Like we're basically in charge of like we're in charge of like what goes on around school, and we have like the power to mention like what's going on, to bring people together, and you know, we could really make a change. We could add new things, get new people involved to it. So that's one thing that I really liked about it, that we have like the power to bring people together. Mm-hmm. And one thing I don't like about it is probably feeling the pressure, like we're not involving everyone else as we should be. We're not mentioning more things as that should be mentioned to other people, because I know that there's a lot of people that they're not aware about many things that go on campus. And I think it's really important that we need to like start mentioning that out more. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it.
Perfect. Thank you.
And for me, I feel like SGA stood out to me just because it was the first club I've heard of when I was looking around for clubs here at MSJC. And I think we have more of a bigger outreach, and we know a lot of clubs and we know how to access them. And I think a lot of programs aren't, like other programs aren't aware of what other programs are happening on campus, but we do. And I feel like that's important, that if we have new people on campus or just people who are transferring, we're able to introduce them to these different clubs that they might be interested in. And I feel like SGA, what I dislike about it, I think now, since I'm not really used to like leadership on a computer, on like Zoom and stuff, I feel like that might be just a little bit more difficult, and we have to manage our way around it when we tell events and make sure everyone is involved, since everyone is really distancing from just in person. Then I feel like we have to try harder just to be able to reach others during this time, because this is a really important time for people to be involved. So yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, you guys. And you know, the reason why I asked this is because I want to make sure that, you know, we take constructive criticism of, you know, of our actions. I want to make sure that we can fix SGA and make sure that we really open up and create that transparency for our students. And that's, you know, that's the reason why I want to make sure that I can ask this for you guys, just because you guys are new students who are a part of the student body who feel like SGA might or might not represent them. So that's something that I want to make sure that we can fix as a team, and we can make sure that we deliver that message that we are here for the students and solely for the students. So I really appreciate your guys' feedback. That's something that I will take in mind and make sure that I can work on as well. So far, those are all the questions that I have so far. Does anyone want to ask the candidates any other questions before I finish?
I don't really have any questions, but I wanted to say everyone did a really good job. And I know you all feel nervous. Don't feel nervous. You all did great, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you guys did better than me, to be honest, when I had applied. So you guys did really good. I'm going to go ahead already. I will call for a motion to appoint our candidates. I'm going to go ahead and call for a motion first to go ahead and appoint Stephanie for Commissioner of Institutional Effectiveness. Is that correct, Stephanie? Perfect. Do I have a motion?
Yep.
And who said it?
Caston Chamberlain.
Caston. Perfect. Do I have a second?
Second.
Perfect. Thank you, Victoria.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, we will go for a. I'll do this on my end. Sorry, I apologize. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
All of those who oppose? And we have no abstentions just because everyone is now present. So congratulations, Stephanie. You are now the Commissioner of Institutional Effectiveness.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, definitely. This is actually pretty weird because, well, in the time that I've been in SJ so far, I haven't seen a woman take the place of senator. Last semester we had 2 guys run institutional effectiveness, so I would really love to see what you can do and what you can do to help us.
Bro, you said 2 guys. That was me. That was me.
Yeah, it was you and Hector.
Hector, yeah, gotta represent, man. Oh my gosh.
And now I will move. I will motion to open. Well, I will open the motion to have generally as Commissioner of College Activities. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
And that is by Victoria.
Yes,
Can I
sir.
have a second?
I second.
Oh. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and give that one to Nick. Alrighty, all in favor of having Janelle as our Commissioner of College Activities, say aye.
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 All in favor, all who oppose, actually. And then we have no abstentions as well, just because everyone is present. So congratulations, Janelle. You are now our Commissioner of College Activities.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no problem. I'm really looking forward to having you guys. I will make sure that I can, if you guys have any questions in regards to your position or what you guys need to do, please feel free to contact me. I will definitely, help you guys out, and our whole team here is to help you out as well. We have one more appointment as well. So I'm going to go ahead and open for a motion for Victoria so that we can appoint her as Vice President of San Jacinto Campus. Do I have a motion?
I'll motion.
Okay, perfect. And then do I have a second?
I'll second.
Perfect. Thank you, Nick. Alrighty. All in favor of appointing Victoria as our San Jacinto Vice President, say aye.
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 All those who oppose? Alrighty, and we have no abstentions as well, just because everyone is present once again. So congratulations, Victoria. You are now the San Jacinto Vice President.
Ah, thank you guys.
Good job, Victoria.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm super excited, honestly. This is great. I definitely love seeing new faces in SGA. I'm certain that we're going to do great things. But if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to contact us. You guys have my email. I will definitely make sure, now that we're all here present, I will make a group chat within us just to make sure that we have, easier contact within each other. So I will definitely do that. I'm going to go ahead, since we did finish our line items, I'm going to go ahead and call for agenda items. Does anyone have any a call for agenda items for next week's meeting? You don't have to have them ready right now. You can always make sure you can email me, and I will have that ready by Monday. And then for Stephanie, Janelle, and Victoria, well, Victoria, you're already in SGA. But Janelle and Stephanie, I will make sure I tag you guys in our emails as well. They will contain the agenda as well as anything that's in regards to SGA. I'll make sure to email you and have you in our contact as well.
For next week, for one of the discussion items, is it going to be still the interview discussion appointment of SGA positions?
Yes, I'll definitely keep this one just because I know that your friend is also applied, but he did not make it in time for the deadline. But I'll have this one as well. I know we have 2 other people who are trying to apply for SGA, so I will definitely keep this line item here. I don't have any line items so far for next week's agenda besides this one, but if you guys do have any, please feel free to contact me, and I will definitely add this to the agenda. I also want to remind you guys that we do have, as Suzanne said, we do have Club Crush next week. It will be, let me see, August 26th and 27th, both from 9 to 11 and then 4 to 6. So make sure you have those on your calendar. I know it's on the MSJC events as well. So you guys can check out those. We also have the ICC meetings, as Suzanne had mentioned. It is on August 25th from 10:30 to 11:30 and then 3 to 4. So I will definitely make sure to contact you guys, whoever needs to be delegated in that respective area. I'll let you guys know. Do you guys have any questions at all? Any concerns?
No, but I have a comment.
Yes.
I know I came in a little late, but oh my gosh, you're running this meeting so extremely well. So that's I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing. Oh my God.
No, thank you. I'm really nervous just because it is my first time. I've definitely tried to learn as much as I can prior to this meeting. So I definitely appreciate your comment. Thank you, Victoria. I look forward to working with you. And I will definitely contact you guys, Nick and Victoria, because we need to work on ICC.
Yes.
So I will contact you guys as well. But so far, that is all for me. I will adjourn this meeting at 10:51.